Hi everybody. I am day 3 after surgery. I'm doing well. My energy is 0. I have no energy whatsoever. That's been the biggest thing. As far as pain goes, I've been doing all right. Since I got home, I've just been using Tylenol. I got it's like these adult packs of like 500 milligram, and they're like just these dissolvable ones you just put on your tongue. So that's been great. It's not something I have to swallow. But swallowing is not really an issue or anything. It's just less stuff in my stomach, so I can save room for the things that I need, like fluid and food. Yesterday and the day before, I was just on clear liquids, which like consisted of basically broth, popsicles, Jello, water, tea. And today I started my full liquid regimen, and I'll be on this for about 14 days. And it's going to consist of things like my protein shakes, like Propel water with protein, tea. I can have like certain kinds of like high protein pudding, Jello. I can do soups, blended soups without any particles in it. So I think I might try that a little later today to get something a little different, since it's just been like all liquids. Even like the protein shake is just liquid, and I feel like the soup might feel a little bit more like something of substance. But since my surgery, I can say I haven't been hungry. I'm just more thinking on a level of I need to make sure that I'm getting protein in and giving my body what it needs to survive. So, but I'm really hyper focused right now on hydrating, because I don't want to end up back in the hospital. I know a lot of people have shared stories where they haven't had enough fluid intake, and they've ended up having to go back and get IVs and things like that. So I really want to try to avoid that if I can. Yesterday was my first day home. I did okay. Just like tired, just getting used to like my new regimen and that sort of thing. So just kind of getting myself prepared. My aunt Linda came over yesterday, and she helped me with a spreadsheet for tracking my water intake, my walks, and my pills, which is going to be a great help to me. It's like, this is today. I haven't filled it all out yet so far, what I've done today, but this is what it looks like. There's just so many things, like it's a lot. So I just want to make sure I don't miss any important steps to help me heal and, get the most out of this surgery. So I'm just sitting outside with Bella, getting some vitamin D. I really haven't been outside in the last couple of days, so we did do a small walk last night. I just wanted to get out of the house, and we found a little baby bird on the ground. So we picked it up, and James took it to wildlife rescue. So that's kind of how our night went. So other than that, it's been really uneventful. Today I'm drinking my tea again. I swear I'm not like the representative or anything, but it's like this apple spice one, and it tastes just like apple cider. It's really good, and it's 0 sugar, it's 0 everything. So it's really good. And I've been using these little 1 ounce cups to measure out my fluids for the most part. I didn't just now, but like for my water and stuff, I just want to make sure I get the right amount. And also even with my food, like if Jello and things like that, I've been using these just to make sure I'm not overdoing it, because I've heard it can be extremely painful if you overdo it, and I really want to try to avoid that. So I don't really know like what it feels like to be full yet for my new stomach, because I haven't had like those pains that they say you would have, like like feel like it's in your chest, or even the food coming back up. So I'm trying to avoid that if I can. I'm trying to do it right the first time. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll experience some of these side effects that come with this surgery. So today I got up, I did some emails and things like that, and I was able to take a shower. I just didn't get, you know, my incisions wet. But man, like, it just, like, I don't know how to explain the sensation. I just feel like I'm kind of like floating. That's the best way I can explain it. And I know that's like energy, like I don't have any energy, so I just kind of feel like I'm just, sorry about that. It was the nurse calling from the hospital, just checking on me, so that was great. She let me know because I had some questions. I'm used to going to the bathroom every single day, like clockwork. And now it's been a few days, so I was asking her when should I start to worry. So she said, you know, I wouldn't need to worry until like Sunday or something like that. So some other things, you know, she just let me know, you know, that if my fluid intake's under 32 ounces, and that's when they become really concerned. So that made me feel a little better, knowing that, you know, I'm closer to on target than I thought I had been over the last couple of days. So that made me feel a lot better. And then I'm not taking my blood pressure medicine anymore, because my blood pressure has been pretty normal since surgery, which is great. So she said if it's over 140, then I would need to take my lisinopril. So like a lot of these medications I'm on, I'm already being taken off of, which is crazy, just after having the surgery. But then again, I mean, look how I'm eating, like it's nothing. So I guess it's not that surprising that these things would be changing the way they are. Also, something else she shared with me is just like, you know, if I eat dinner at like 6, because I was telling her about my blood sugar being so low. She's like, if I eat dinner at 6 and then I don't, you know, eat again until the next morning, that's a long time, especially in this stage. So she suggested that maybe an hour or two before I lay down to go to bed, that I have maybe some form of protein, so that it'll carry my blood sugar through the night until I eat in the morning, and it should stabilize my blood sugar a little bit more. So she also kind of agreed with me that I shouldn't take my metformin for the next couple of days, since my blood sugar is low, just so we can get a gauge on where it's at currently. So yeah, so I'm actually kind of glad that she called in the middle of my video, because I feel like she answered a lot of questions that I had that I was discussing with you guys, and now I have answers for them, so that's great. She also shared this calculator thing, like if anyone out there is, you know, just curious, like how much weight loss you would lose or anything like that. It's called Bariatric Risk Calendar, and I guess you put in your information, and then it'll tell you how much you can expect to lose. So if anyone's thinking about doing it, you could hop on there and just take a look, just to see, like, or maybe you're in line to do it and you don't really know what that's going to look like and you're just curious, you know. I mean, mind you, it's a calculator, so it's not going to be perfect. Everybody's different, but you know, it kind of gives you the average, I guess, you know, of what you can expect to lose. So I think I'll do that a little bit later. Maybe I'll share it in another video with you guys to see what it says, and then we can see how accurate it is as I go through this journey, and we can see, you know, how close it is or isn't. Let's see, what else? Gosh, you know what? That call really put me in a good mood. Kind of boosted my spirits a little bit. I think it's because I was really feeling like I wasn't doing enough with my fluid intake, and I was really concerned about that. So, and some of those other things too, you know, my blood sugar and stuff, it kind of had me a little stressed, I think. So it was good to talk to her and like get clarity on what's okay, you know, so it's good. So yeah, so I hated the way I had to run off the video on you guys on the last one, so I'm gonna chunk this in with that other video and we'll say goodbye again, okay? So everybody out there, you be strong, you stay beautiful, and you be you. And if you like this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'd love to answer them on video. You know, maybe other people have the same questions and just are too timid to ask them, or, you know, shy or whatnot. So, but yeah, and if anyone has any questions, like other than what I'm sharing in my videos, like please feel free to IM me or whatever on Facebook or whatever. You know, or maybe you have suggestions, or maybe I'm doing something wrong and you know the better way to do it because you've been through this and you want to share it with me, then I'm up for all of that. So, yeah, so thank you everybody and have a great day.